Guaranteed.
We're back at the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, and the battle is at the front of the field. Mario Andretti with a quick stop picked up the lead, but Unser Jr. pulled up right behind, and now they are fighting at the front. Tom Sneva wisely gives them plenty of space. Little Al pulls up behind Mario Andretti. Now he's right at the back door and trying to get past Mario. As Mario loses it, Mario kisses the wall, and Little Al keeps it going and goes on through.
The parts even hit his car, came right over the top, Paul. That was really... Now this should help Little Al. I hate to say it in the fuel deal. I don't hate to say it.
But Little Al's missing a wing. Now that
is gone.
That hasn't been a factor here. Other people have had that happen and done very well.
It probably is going to hurt him that bad, because we must remember all day it's been fuel that's limited his speed, not a wing on the left front. He's still got the right front wing though.
So Little Al's nemesis, Mario Andretti, is out of the way. But still, the question is fuel. This is what happened. Again, from the onboard, Mario moved way over to the inside, and it looks like he just caught an edge of the wall from the inboard.
Paul, it doesn't even look like that happened, to be honest with you. It looks like maybe a tire or something broke on the car, because he was going straight when that happened. Really was no reason for him to hit that wall.
It is not logical from that point of view. Mario is not a man who makes mistakes. Unser Jr. is now the leader. Mario Andretti with his problems, and Michael Andretti may have to pick up the challenge on behalf of the family.
Michael is 20 seconds back, which puts Little Al in a terrific position to conserve the fuel.
And Mario is still sitting by the side of the course.
He'll just short shifting a whole bunch right now, and his whole race now, or the rest of his race, will be predicated on how fast that Michael is able to pull up on him.
Here's another view of this same situation, Bobby. Both cars heading for the corner. Little Al comes to the inside, and the problem was Al's.
Little Al ran right into the back of him. That's where his wing went, and some of those parts we saw flying around was Little Al's front wing. He absolutely booted Mario.
What was Little Al trying to do? Here in the pits, they're getting ready with another nose wing for Little Al's car, should they need it. But again, experience here has demonstrated the nose wing isn't that critical, except if Al's seeing it, then he's going to be on the radio and saying, I have to have it, but he doesn't have that kind of lead to make that kind of change.
No, I doubt that they'll be coming in. Little Al right now sitting there wondering how in the world he got to Mario that easy and that quick. It's just not like something like that to happen.
I think it's very tough for a driver to shake off a mistake as big as the one that Little Al just made. I mean, it's an awkward situation. He knows he put another driver, a major contender, Mario Andretti himself, out of the race due to a quick slip by himself. Now he's got to gather his composure. He was lucky. It was a racing accident. It doesn't reflect well on Little Al, but it was a racing accident. The race is now his to win. He's got to gather his emotions together and not make any mistakes. He's still got a fuel problem.
You know, I wonder, we term it generically as a mistake. But is it also possible, because brakes fade, that Little Al depended on more braking power than the car had to offer at that moment?
That's quite possible, Paul. Plus, it's a favorite place that Little Al has a passing. If we'll remember, last year, he passed Danny Sullivan, taking the lead in that very same corner.
Let's go down.
It's tempered by what they know happened between Little Al and Mario.
Well, he had his first pole position for this race, too, Sam. Yeah, and last year was a very exciting race for him. This year is going to end up being a real exciting race.
Look at this. Mario Andretti gets a ride from his son, Michael. He's looking down there saying, not so fast, Michael. Take it easy, pal.
It's a pretty unique deal, isn't it?
Well, we saw it at Indianapolis when Tim Richmond came almost into victory lane on the side pod of Johnny Rutherford's car. Now Michael gives his dad a lift. A hitchhiker comes in at the end of the race.
And the question is it an angry Mario Andretti or a philosophical one? We'll find out soon.
So Unser Jr. now coming through turn number 10. The hairpin is just ahead, and Unser Jr. has won the race here, and the crowd loved every minute of it. In fact, at the second pit stop, the crowd came to its feet and did not sit down after that. So Unser.
And listen to the crowd. They are certainly congratulating this young man. And Al, congratulations. Just an incredible run. It was close several times. Fuel and then the altercation there with the Andrettis. How do you feel about this one?
Well, I got mixed emotions about it, you know. I feel good about it, but Mario did, you know.
We had a problem here, and what happened?
I just want to say that you know, we came up on Sneva, and Sneva stopped, and it was like a traffic jam, and I had momentum going. I ain't putting the blame on anybody. It's my fault, because I did the hitting, but God dang it, you know, they all stopped in front of me. And and couldn't help it, you know.
Now, it was tight quarters here. Why we turned around was Mario Andretti came here to victory lane and had a couple of words, and it's tough when you have mixed emotions like Al Unser Jr. does, but we're going to have to take a look at it here as he gets the congratulations of Shelley Unser. Back up to you, gentlemen.
A disappointed Mario Andretti just a few feet away, but Al Unser Jr. demonstrated that he's a class act. Let's go to Brian Hammonds.
Mario Andretti's with us. Mario, you went up to Al Unser in the Al Jr. in the victory lane. What'd you say to him?
Well, I find it very difficult to congratulate him, of course.
What happened out there?
Well, he just blatantly just punted me right out of the way, and here we're going for the lead. This is the second time in a few months. In the last race in Miami, the same way. Now, if that's the way that he wants to play, I think it's pretty sorry way to drive, really.
Mario Andretti obviously very disappointed here at Long Beach. Paul?